Today we're going to show you an update on some planters we did earlier, and we're going to switch them out for the fall. Hey everybody, and welcome back to Horticulture Geek. I'm Ray, and thank you so much for joining me here in the garden today. I'm excited about today because today I'm going to be showing you or giving you an update on the 3 wall baskets, the self-watering wall planters that I got from Gardener's Supply. Kind of a mid-season photograph that I took, or a video, and then we're going to actually show them to you here in just a second what they look like today. I have to tell you, they look kind of ratty right now. They're done. So it's a perfect time to switch them out for fall and winter, and I've got some beautiful things that we're going to be putting in them today. So without further ado, I then give you the mid-season update, and then we're going to show you where they're at today and get them switched out. Here we go. So I really just love this view. I love the dichondra cascading out of those pots. It is fantastic. And as it swings open, you just get a view of the garden, and I love that. And finally, here we are for our end of season. This is what they look like today. Let me flip the camera around and show you what we're dealing with. So here they are today. As you can see, the sun patients are completely gone. Those all petered out. They were done with. And the dichondra Silver Falls is also looking pretty rough. Now, it was beautiful this year. You can see it made a lot of progress reaching down to the ground. But it is the end of the season. It is tired and weary. So, and the soil is just kaput. Obviously, that is a very small amount of soil. So the dichondra it ran out of nutrients and good stuff to live in. So now we just got to take these down and clean them up and replant them. Here we go. Okay, so here we are. I've got the pots off the fence. I've got them cleaned out. And I will tell you, I did take these into the house and I washed these in hot, soapy water because these are self-watering containers, which means if you take the planting reservoirs out, it's a water reservoir in there. And so you can see kind of the remnants. I didn't scrub these very thoroughly. I wasn't trying to eat out of them, but I cleaned them enough because in a water reservoir situation like this where water stands and sits in these, even though the plants are taking it up, you always have a chance of bacteria or something getting on these planters, and I don't want to perpetuate any problems from year to year. So I went ahead and made sure I gave these a good hot wash and good soapy water, killed hopefully any bacteria or pathogens that may have been living in there, got any bugs out that may have been hiding in there, and so they're ready to go. So now you see I've got all my planting reservoirs empty. They're ready to plant, and here is some of this stuff I've got to go in them. They're going to be very simple because they have to be. They're very small planting reservoirs, so you don't have a lot of room to do much. So what I'm going to do is a cabbage, an ivy, and pansies in each basket. So I'm going to set the camera up, quickly get this done, and then we'll get them on the fence. Here we go. Okay, here they are, simple and fresh. So these will do a little growing in for me before winter hits. Sorry, the dog's barking. But here they are. I am enjoying them. So the next step in this area, which will be another video, is our big blue planters. We'll switch those out here pretty soon. But for now, this has been your update on these planters and our fall switch out. Well guys, I hope you've enjoyed that video for today. I hope you've enjoyed seeing the update of how those baskets progressed for me for this year. This was the first year I had those. And I will say overall, I am very pleased with them. They are obviously small, so you can't go too grandiose in them. And I will also say that since it does have a small watering reservoir, it does make it handy to keep things fresh in there, but you still do have to water them every day. The benefit of those is that in a situation like I have, where I have a gate, I want something on it, I want some interest on it, if I didn't have that water reservoir on those baskets, or a way to put drip on them, and that is a moving gate, so I don't know how I would put drip on it, but anyway, I would have to water those 2, maybe 3 times a day to keep something fresh and alive there. So being able to have that self-watering ability of that little container, even though it's small, does hold those plants over so that it reduces the watering down to just a daily chore, which allows me in essence to have them there. So overall, I'm very pleased. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed seeing how it progressed. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Let me know it. Ask any questions or leave comments below. But until next time, from my garden to yours, I wish you all the best and happy gardening.